When you go to a pub in the UK, you often end up in a JD Wetherspoon pub. The chain with hundreds of pubs is an important player in the country's pub scene. In the future, however, fewer British men and women are to be served there, but more and more workers from the EU, even though company boss Tim Martin was one of the loudest supporters of his country leaving the community. Martin once had pints served on pro-Brexiteer mats in his pub. However, around 5 months after the final Brexit, he urgently needs staff. A liberal immigration system would be a plus for the economy and the country, Martin told The Telegraph, and called on the Conservative government, referring to the country's low birth rate, to introduce simplified visa rules to make it easier to recruit workers from the continent. America, Australia and Singapore have benefited from this approach for many decades. Immigration in combination with democracy works, he says. With Brexit, however, the complete free movement of workers for people from the EU to the UK and vice versa suddenly became a thing of the past. This also affected numerous foreign workers who often helped out in pubs and kitchens in the country. Complicated applications and expensive visa procedures are now necessary to get a job in the UK. EU citizens who lived in Great Britain before the end of 2020 can apply for the so-called settlement scheme until the end of the month, which is intended to give them largely the same rights in the country as before Brexit. Meanwhile, since the reopening of pubs and restaurants after the corona lockdown, restaurateurs are increasingly lacking staff. The Industry Association UK Hospitality expects a shortage of around 188,000 workers, as many left the industry or the country during the lockdowns. Because of Brexit, but also because of the corona slump and the associated entry restriction for the British economy, according to a study, the population in London alone had shrunk by a total of 700,000. Recently, reports from Europeans who were turned away when attempting to enter the British border increased. In view of this, whether pub boss Martin now regrets having massively advertised and donated for his country's exit from the EU before the Brexit referendum remains the question. According to Yahoo Finance, the entrepreneur said, most hospitality companies would probably support some kind of preferred visa systems for EU workers. Well, first he wants Brexit, and now he wants cherry-picking again with his own government for his own sake. That's a funny thing. By the way, there's one point, you know that I'm doing live streams on every Sunday. I will publish it accordingly, of course, but next Sunday the live stream will be later, most probably at 8 CET, 8 p.m. CET, because we have an election here in Germany. I have to follow when they publish the first results, and that's why I can't do the live stream at my normal time. But I'll program the live stream, and I put a community post as well, and so you will definitely know when I'm gonna go live on Sunday.